My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate in 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to L.A. Noire. We're actually at the last traffic case.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you bantering with the boys.
And, yeah, no, so this is the last traffic case, so the next desk that we will be uncovering will be the homicide desk. And you know what, just for a momentous occasion, let's go ahead and switch outfits here. So currently we're wearing the Golden Boy outfit, and I should explain right now that whatever suit you wear will have an added addition to it, depending on what kind of suit you have. So we have the patrol, suit, so that's something. And we got the Sword of Justice. Doesn't do much, but it's a nice looking suit. Chicago Lightning, you can shoot straighter with the Thompson, bar, and shotgun. So if you have the Thompson, the bar, or a shotgun, you'll have more accuracy, pretty much. Sunset Strip, best worn while rubbing shoulders with movie stars. Not much, but, the suit looks nice. The Broderick, you can hit harder and take more punches before going down. That's pretty standard. And then the Sharpshooter, you can shoot straighter with the Garand and the Colt 45. So yeah, I'm going to go on ahead and use the... Let's go on ahead and use the Sharpshooter. So once we have the costume on, yeah, now we are in that costume. So let's go on ahead and go to that crash site. Come on, Bukowski. You want to move out of the way, madam or sir, whatever you are. So, from this point on, the case here will be... These cases will be a little longer than usual, And a crash site is not that far from here. All we literally need to do is take another turn here.
Stop just ahead.
And there we go.
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard. Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, you'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Alrighty. So, let's actually go on ahead and not keep Mrs. Ballard waiting.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Alright.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Uh-huh.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle this score with Mark Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Yeah, no, not gonna do that.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Alright, we'll buy you a story for now. For now, let's go on ahead and visit the coroner. See what we can do.
We need to get our bearings.
See what's going on with that
Let's go see the
car
coroner.
site. Crash site. Bit of slowdown issue, but you know.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Oh boy. Alright, well let's see what the best part is. Oh, panties that don't... Oh. Oh.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Jesus fucking Christ. This was a young girl. Dear Jesse, please, dear, come home. If you're worried about your father, don't be. Always forgiven. He has a hot temper and can be very... Oh, wow.
She's a long way from home.
Jesus. Guess that's it here.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Wow. Alright. Thanks.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
Alright, let's go on ahead and speak with Ballard then. Oy. Torn panties. Looks like a serious motivation for murder.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies.
Desperate, huh?
What more can I say?
I think there's a little more you can say.
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
Yeah, how about the torn panties I found?
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
Well then.
We found a shrunken head that was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs.
Obviously.
The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
No, I think there's more to it.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Alright.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you
She
accompanied
seems kinda
$1 million
pushy.
back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Alrighty. So yeah, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, a few videos back, you know, it's amazing what the Nintendo Switch can run, but it's not going to look 100% great, mind you. But it's amazing that this game can run on the system to begin with, you know. So let's go to the Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Alright. It's not that far from here, so we might as well go on ahead and go over there now, see what we can shake out of her. Jesus. Hope she's doing okay. Anyways, let's take a walk inside here and
Is there anything I can do?
Hello,
to speed
Detective
proceedings?
Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
thank you, madam.
Is the doc coming in?
You can't hold me here. No, I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor. I need my lawyer. Hey, where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
Huh.
This isn't gonna hurt, is it?
Well, doctor, what's up?
Hello, Doctor. I'm Detective Phelps. You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling some of the after effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess, and there's clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor, Detective.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape? Swap 7 years for life and gets Guy McAfee on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they had to lose.
Alrighty, well, let's go on ahead and question her.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels swimmy.
Understandably so. Jessica Hamilton, age 15. Head trauma and soft tissue damage sustained in car accident. Residual traces of chlorohydrate in bloodstream. External bruising to... Oof. Jesus Christ.
Are you going to sign him out?
I'm sorry, no.
Yay, yay, yay.
got time to help me?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
That's not what I meant to do anyway.
You're making me uncomfortable. Just standing around here looking at me, not saying anything.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. Let's see what's going on here.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Uh-huh. I think you know a little more. You gotta tell me, sweetheart.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Uh-huh. Underwear.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up.
Wow.
That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Indeed. Sheesh.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
That's bullshit.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, detective, why would I lie to you?
Well, because you're a fucking runaway.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
Ay, ay, ay.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
I think there's something more.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McCaffey? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
Huh.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Jeez.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Alrighty. You gotta at least tell me a little something now.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Huh.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Tough shit, girl.
Do you think you could manage a little?
Alright.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our one of many tale, tailing scenes, pretty much. Alrighty, so what you want to do to not get, to not be detected, you just want to stay behind her and not crash into anything, Don't crash into anything. can pass the red lights if you want, but don't get too close to them. Your partner will definitely tell you that if you're getting close and that you need to back off. The compass will also do a good job letting you go. If the vehicle on the compass is flashing, that's when you need to back off. It's not that hard. Just keep close to them and you'll be fine.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
Oops. I guess I got too close. I guess I wasn't really paying attention to the compass. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. Wouldn't be the first time I failed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just, again, don't get too close to the vehicle like I did. Clearly wasn't paying attention. But we're not that far away, actually. Just stay a little close, not too close. And that's it.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Alrighty. Say so, boss. Bossaroni. So we're gonna take cover here. There we go. We gotta enter the cafe without being seen. So just keep an eye on her. Okay. We can actually go on ahead and find a booth of the newspaper. Go into incognito.
Baby?
Listen to her.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about it. You get this done, or I'm...
Looks like she's playing a hit.
Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
Alrighty, so now we just gotta wait for her to exit out. We got a new location. And we're fine. Cool. We want to hurry up, though.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark.
Alright, we're gonna have to be a little quick on this.
I've got an address.
Not much of a difference will be made. We just want to get there a little early.
You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his wife.
We'll take a shortcut here.
Believe her story? I think she was dosed out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
Good question. We still gotta get to the apartment, though. You mind moving? I got a job to do here.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park.
Jesus Christ.
All other units go 2.
We gotta get there quick.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Uh-oh. I didn't make that turn. Shit, shit, shit. It's okay. We'll just take a quick turn over here. Right over here. That'll be fine. Hopefully we'll get there in time. Make a run, make a run, make a run for it.
You the cops? I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
Okay, cool. We got here just in time. We want to get here just in time because if we didn't, well, we'd come to the apartment full of mess. Regardless, it'll still be a mess when we get there, but you know. Okay, nope, it's not going to be in here. We're going to have to go over here. 804, 803, perfect.
Give it up, LAPD.
Hey, what's up, guys? Want to fight? I'll give you a I'll give you a beating. It won't be the kind of beating that you wish your wife could give you. Or do you even have a wife? You probably don't. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, buddy, I got you. Let me just get my... Okay, I guess I can't get my hat. Alright. How about 2 against 1, buddy? Huh? Yeah, fuck you. Booyah.
Are you injured, Mrs. Bishop?
I'm all right now. Those horrible, awful men.
Perhaps you should sit down, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Forgive me, officers. I'm very flushed. I'll just sit down for a moment.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am. Take a moment while we look around.
Yes, thank you.
Alright, let me go ahead and grab my hat here. Thank you. Cool. So, there's going to be a lot of red herrings in this apartment, but the one thing that you want to keep an eye on is this wonderful looking check here. For 20,000 bucks. Sheesh. Do we want to go on ahead and step outside and take a look at this little saddle? Gay Cowboys to Mark Bishop, with thanks from Silver Screen Props. And then we want to come over here, take a look at this movie set replica.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
And then we actually want to step outside here and take a look over here at this little photo frame. There's our little mermaid.
Looks like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Alrighty. I'm trying to think what else that we can really pick up here. It's probably something else here that we just don't know about. So we got a movie set. We got 20,000 check. I'm trying to remember what else we may have to look for here. Alright, took a look at that. A lot of red herrings here. Okay.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Okay, there we go. And that should be good. So I think we can go on ahead and question June Ballard here. Or not June Ballard, but Mrs. Bishop.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
You sure about that?
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
All right.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
I guess that's it.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Alrighty.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Come on.
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
Well, of course. How about the obvious $20,000 check we found in your room?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
All right.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, you got something more, lady.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first...
Jesus.
I thought he was a genius. A magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Alrighty. Well, I guess we can go ahead and use a telephone here.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
So we can figure out where this location is.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks for your help.
Alright. Let's go ahead and head over to the silver screen props. Nothing more we need to do here, so let's take the elevator and get the hell out of here.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife, finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them are act.
Alright, let's go. Cool, cool, cool. So things just keep getting a little more interesting in this case. This is pretty big. It's pretty big for a traffic case, let me tell you.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
Man, you think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment?
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average gated broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and the cat.
I don't know. It could be it could be anything really. Yeah. Shit. Well, once we get over to the silver screen props, we should finally get some more answers here. Probably take a turn right here. But yeah, like I mentioned in the last part, ladies and gentlemen, I may have a bit of a difficult time figuring out what game I want to record next, so the poll should still be up at this point. You can take a look at it, take a little vote. Once we reach the end of this playthrough, well, that's the game I'll be doing next. Alrighty.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Alright, Hopgood. He'll take us to the back and hopefully we can find some more answers.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Alright, investigation time. Take a look over here. This looks suspicious.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
Aha! A one-way mirror.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
And what do we got over here? There's our chloral hydrate.
Abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Christ. Stay right there, buddy. Alright, so we want to go on ahead. Since we found one-way mirror, there's no way we can actually get to that room right now. But before we do that, go on ahead, come over here. Another newspaper. Dope flood streets. Cops chase wars, surplus contraband.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
So you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have, yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. And how can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh? Please.
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Great. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work anyway. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey. Hey! You don't like my offer? Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
Jesus Christ, what are you getting yourself into? Alrighty, well, we got another newspaper. And another loading screen. Shrunken heads. Looks like these are being worked on. Oh, how about this one? There we go.
Where you sprang from.
And, let's take a... Something's a little odd about this alleyway. There we go. It's a fake one. Aha! We found the peep room. Also find a couple of more things in here. Manipulate it. There we go.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco.
Looks like we found our location. Come over here. Mark Bishop and Jessica Hamilton. Well, looks like the film's gone.
What happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Well, shit. Sheesh.
I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
I don't know, but Jesus. It's a little, out there. Alrighty, let's get to Mark Bishop and question him. Not Bishop, Hopgood. Jesus, I'm getting these names mixed up. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, buddy, can I punch you first? No? Okay.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Bullshit.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
Empty film canister, maybe?
A 15-year-old girl told me how she was drugged and molested at a casting house. I found the chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
What the hell is he doing with the pencil?
A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, it's your fucking place.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
I mean, that's good advice.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
Might be.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
Uh-huh.
You and Ballard are blackmailing Bishop. That's why he cracked.
You got nothing on me. My hands are clean on this.
Well, how about that $20,000 check?
I'm about done with you and your accusations.
Oh, shit.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy Earl, ad vice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today, by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
I don't think they like your little pep talk, though.
Alrighty, gunfight, and I didn't mean to get that question wrong. Jesus Christ. What's up, guys? Perfect. All right.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps.
So you can actually ride away, get away from that way.
You know how to.
But or you can just also shoot them down. That's what I did. But yeah, no, that question can be a little tricky. I think you'd have to use the empty canister on that last one. Now that I think about it. Not like it makes a bit of a difference. Like I said, if you get any questions wrong or you have any injuries done to the civilians, you know, to the cars and such like that, it only affects your ranking. So let's actually just go on ahead and head over to the drum sets. And we're actually at the end of this case, ladies and gentlemen. Quick, I know.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Alright, chase scene. So just keep going after the red dot, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be fine. But I did happen to bump into a bit of a glitch here, ladies and gentlemen, you know, during my practice playthrough of this. And I gotta say, it was a lovely glitch. You know, I happened to have caught up with him, and I actually got way ahead of him to the point to where I actually fell over. Yeah, no, it was a bit of a glitch, but it was an interesting one. So, you know, just keep chasing after him.
Uncle McAfee's boys, your choice.
And it's good. Very, very good. So yeah, just keep, just keep after him and you'll be fine. You'll catch up to him here, but he'll just end up kicking you. Try to keep you away. Jesus Christ, this place is falling apart. How the hell did you get that far, bud? You're not that faster than me. Jump over here. Quick. Okay, there we go. Eventually, Cole Phelps here will pull out his weapon. And it's at this point that we have actually apprehended him.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Alrighty, so now it's gotten interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Now we gotta protect him. We apprehended him. We don't want the boys to get any ideas. So you want to cover him. Cute, cute.
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules.
Uh-oh.
You hear me?
Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
You want to calm down, sir?
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Jump for it? What do you mean? Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, officer down. Let's try that again. Pretty sure there was a checkpoint there. I should learn to take more cover.
Last chance to back the hell down.
And how about that? The game does just that. Anything else? Those gentlemen over there. Oh. Oh, you're right there.
Can't hit him from this distance. LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Alright, gonna have to grab that gun.
God, they're everywhere.
Yeah. It's okay. I got you covered. Here we go. Perfect. Now we just gotta go over here.
That's really the best McAfee's got.
Oh, don't worry.
It's worse than a war zone.
Oh, Jesus. Come on, get back up. Perfect.
Got you there. There's a ladder leading to the ground.
Oh, I should probably get out of here. Christ. Where is that guy? He's gotta be somewhere.
For the love of God, how many are there?
Well, wherever he is, it's kind of not my problem now.
Get him over here, I'll cover you. Come on, the cavalry's here.
Thanks, I guess.
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Don't make that mistake. Those barrels at the base of the element column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them, quickly!
You mind telling me why these are filled with gasoline? No? Alright.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
That's what you want.
How long do you think?
There's an army of them. We're done.
Aha. You're up there. That's a nice shot. I'll give myself a pat on the shoulder for that one.
I should have known that bitch was trouble.
Get him to the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
Alright. Got some backup finally.
You're surrounded. And your buddy.
Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Am I moving out of the way, Pekowski? No? Okay. Cool. Just finish off this guy and we're good. That's it.
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch, rape, and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You've developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Phelps, Bukowski.
This your work? Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you didn't. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying. You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here.
You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess. Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you then.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and that's it. I missed one question, but you know, that probably won't dock off too much. But that's the end of the traffic cases. We will now be heading into the homicide desk. Still surprised I got the 5-star ranking, though. But you know. But yeah. So in the next video, we will actually be stepping into the homicide desk, where things will be getting a little interesting. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Blue Hedgehog 2010, and as always, happy gaming, my friends.